dear colleagues, I'm not sure about the stream, it's online or not. Please tell me that you can hear me and you can see me if it's possible, because I'm not sure about the that I'm online. Okay, now I see that I am online. Okay, so let's start, and I hope you're fine and your health is good, and I'm sure that you'll find the possibility to spend the time as useful as possible. So in this case, I hope that all lessons here in Russia is useful for you too. So today we will continue our lesson, our course, and today I want to discuss with you shortly, of course, about these two types of our classification: is electrochemical and ultrasonic treatment and processing. So I prepared already for you new links for downloading, for using the new information. So I got this link and I will send it now for you into the chat. So here you can see the new information. The new information is this file. It's PDF file with the slides of presentation. Here a TXT file with useful links that we will talk about today, and you can download it and investigate, use any information from these files. Okay, so the short overview. Last lesson we talking with you about the electroerosion and electrocontact treatment and processing. So today we'll talk about the electrochemical and ultrasonic. So the slides for today start from this slide 9. This is a short information about the electrochemic method. So and the slide 14, it's short information about ultrasonic treatment. So this is the area of application of this method, so you can investigate this, you can read this information personally by yourself later. I will not I don't want to spend the time to talk about this text, because you can do it personally. I want to give you some short information about these two types of processing, so electrochemical and ultrasonic. So using a video, let's start from second part, because I got the links for YouTube videos that you can find. I've divided on two parts. The first part is electrochemical processing, and the second part is the ultrasonic. This is ultrasonic processing. So I'm not sure about the information that you got about our city and university, and at the end of the file I prepared for you some links about our city and our MMK metallurgical plant, and about our university. Maybe you not visit these channels in YouTube, you can do it. So some useful information about the cavitation process, because we will talk about the ultrasonic processing. This means we have to understand some physical process, the cavitation as for an example. So let's start from ultrasonic processing. First of all, I want to say that we have a lot of applications of this process. I will find it now. Okay, in this slide, this is a one of YouTube video. You can find in this the links that I shown for you. It was shown. Okay, you can use the ultrasound effects in the different ways and in the different applications. So this is a main area of applications of this method. We will talk about the methods, the technologies that connected with forming material, because you can find a lot of application. For example, you can use the ultrasound methods for welding, for cutting, for forming, for mixing, for even for freezing, drying, cleaning, even for melting the steel sometimes. A lot of applications. So I give you a little advice. Please spend enough time to watch all these videos, and maybe you will find some interesting for you in YouTube. But sometimes I use the video from my Indian colleagues because they've got already prepared the information in English, so like this one. So let's start talking about the some ultrasound technology. For example, let's start talking about the main aspect. The main aspect, this picture can explain the main aspect of the ultrasonic ultrasound method. So you can use of course the instruments to form the workpiece. This is an example of ultrasonic machine using the abrasive particles to remove a necessary quantity of workpiece and to obtain a necessary size dimensions. So this is a ultrasound instrument. This is a pump for to abrasive particles. This is a short overview, and I can show you an example. So I don't want to use any sound. I want to talk by myself. There you can see here the ultrasonic moving. In reality, you almost can't see this because it's this very high frequency, and this is a abrasive material, or it could be this is from 20 up to 30 kilohertz. It could be a different type of abrasive material. In presentation you can find several types. So you can remove all necessary elements from the parts, and of course this is type of treatment. Now this is a explanation of elements of this ultrasonic machine. So it's one of application. The next one is it is something like Okay, this is an abrasive machine too, but um, really it's a machine that can use the ultrasonic waves, ultrasonic vibration, to remove the necessary layer from the workpiece, and this means that we have some advantages if you will, if you want to compare these methods with traditionally forming technologies. Here you can see the graphical explanation of some main parameters. This is a forming area, and if you use the ultrasonic vibration, you can reduce the force up to 50%, like in this case. So this is a very good method to reduce the some surface damages, as you can see here, and this means you can save the surface of workpiece, and to avoid the cracks, long cracks, and it helps you to use the tool as long as you can. So this is one of an example. It's automatically changed. So ultrasonic machine, ultrasonic complex machine. This is one of application 2. Next one is this is a long video. I will show you the start only. So this is a ultrasonic frequency machine, and you can adjust the power, you can adjust the frequency, you can adjust the power, and you can start to form, for example, here this is glass material, and of course you have to use some protective and abrasive material to organize this process, and at the end you will obtain the necessary form and shape, like here. This is a result. You can see the hole through the normal speed through this glass. So the shape of the instrument, you can use any that you want, but don't forget that if you use the ultrasonic forming like this, you have to know that there are some disadvantages connected with heating, and if you want to avoid overheating, you have to use some cooling liquid and move it through the forming area, like here, and in this case you can cool down the forming area. So if you want to avoid these factors, so let's continue. This is one of advantage. This is a very interesting video. You can see this video full time later, but now I want to show you how you can use the cavitation effects that I give you an additional explanation with a video of the cavitation process, and we use the cavitation effect to remove some particles from workpiece. This means you can clean the workpiece. So this is an example of a cleaning process. Let me show you and find some. This is a material. So this is an example of material that have some dirty surface, you can see, but of course this person is used the graphite to organize the dirty surface. So now you can see the effects of cleaning the liquid in sonic ultrasonic waves, and you can see now how does it work. You trying to clean it without ultrasonic and with ultrasonic waves, ultrasonic vibration into the liquid, and you can see how quickly you can remove the some particles. So this is a short an example video. The next example it's very useful thing too. This is a process of welding using the ultrasonic. I've got several videos for you. I marked the plus. That means that we have to look this video now. Some videos about the sonic welding. Really, it's not exactly welding processes. It's the process when you put some energy inside the forming area, and you put this energy using the ultrasonic vibration, ultrasonic waves. So in this case, any deformation that you can obtain in this forming area will you will spend less power, less energy, because the ultrasonic vibrations helps to deform the little particles and the crystal layer too. So you can see here the welding process for 2 wires. Now these ultrasonic processes, and you can see the very good contact. This is a short explanation of the ultrasonic welding process. So of course you can use the ultrasound processing during enrolling, for example, but I'm not sure that I can find some quickly and easy the example of ultrasonic rolling. This is a traditional this is a traditional method to put additional energy into the forming area, and if you just rolled the material, some example, if you will roll the material, forming the material using the rolling process. So this is an example for 4 work rolls. This is a shape of rail, sheets, and any billets with different types of the shape, a lot of type of rolling. You can of course use additional energy. So how does it work? During the rolling you can put the additional vibration to the these work rolls, and this means all the ultrasonic energy will go into the deformation processes, into deformation works. So and you can reduce the rolling power and something like that. But traditionally in the rolling practice in the world, we don't use the ultrasonic waves, because this is not so easy to control it, because a lot of equipment connected between each other by a mechanical way, and you can just to damage some other parts of the rolling stand. So this means that ultrasonic not only helps you to reduce the power of rolling and in this case you got bigger disadvantages. You can damage your equipment, so you have to know that when you use ultrasonic, all equipment have to be constructed according to a lot of rules connected with this ultrasonic waves energy. So another way of application, let's try to find, because I'm not sure about the ultrasonic, sorry for this, I'm not sure about the possibility to find the melting welding. No, I'm not sure that I will find it, but this is could be good video with ultrasonic welding, short video. So as you can see, we're trying to weld the parts of material to other. So maybe you've already seen the same form, and when you try to packing the final product, for example, it could be the steel sheets, it could be the wire rod, it could be, for example, angles, scannels, it doesn't matter. When you use the packing elements, for example, the something like this, these elements of the metal, metal with short thin metal element to pack the material, and you can connect these two parts using ultrasound welding. It's common mainly and often technology to connect two metal parts between each other, because it's cheap, it's quick, it's quite good if you want to talk about the quality of the connection. So this is a short overview of ultrasonic processes. So now I want to show you some information about electromechanical processing. Let's start from this main idea. Okay, sorry, I've closed some necessary elements. Oh, okay. I want to remove the sound. So this is a short video with an example. So now we're talking about the we switch on different technology, electrochemical processing, ultrasonic we've already seen. This is now we're talking about electrochemical processing. The electrochemical processing, we've got an explanation here. So we use the chemical reaction between traditionally between workpiece and special prepared, for example, liquid, and we can use the, for example, electrochemical contact to remove some parts of from the workpiece according to the shape of the instrument. So this is a electrochemical the electrochemical machine. In the short overview, how does it work? So of course this is explanation of main element. We will skip it. I want you to go right now to the main idea. So this is the main idea. So this is a formed area, and here you use the electrochemical method. This is electrolyte, this is a cathode, this is a anode. Cathode is an instrument, the anode is a workpiece. So as you can see, the electrolyte helps you to remove from anode workpiece some necessary parts, and in this case you can obtain the necessary shapes. So this is an example of the applications, these methods, and to produce a lot of types of the parts for producing the very complicated mechanical elements. So this is a very interesting application. So what more? This one,
PEMTech is one of
blah 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 blah, and right directly to the technology. So here this is a equipment to produce some parts using the electrochemical methods. So this is a short explanation. This is electrode, this is anode cathode anode workpiece. So salt water is of course the main liquid that helps you to remove the necessary shapes. So you can see the
workpieces with an metal shape, material, inductive electrolyte, salt water. It dissolves the ionized material anodically in the machining gap between electrode and workpiece. The electrode shape is projected inversely onto the metal. Contact-free and without thermal or mechanical influences, workpieces with an imaging accuracy in the lower micrometer range and a surface quality of up to 0.03 micrometers are produced in high repeatability. The entire production technology is TÜV tested and the quality management certified. It is therefore no coincidence that machines produced by PEMTech are used in the series production of established manufacturers in many different sectors worldwide.
So now you can see, now you understand how we can use the electrochemical methods to remove the necessary parts of workpiece. The main advantages is as you it's avoid any contact and quickly remove the particles from the forming area. So using this method you can produce different types of material, and let's try to look at another one video. I don't want to pay attention to these two videos. You can do it by yourself. These two videos connected with corrosion effects and how you can use electrochemical methods, of course, to remove any corrosion layers and to help the parts obtain the necessary properties, necessary surface quality. So you can look in this video by yourself. So
Grammarly does more.
sorry for this, it's because we can't avoid it. This video helps explain us the main aspect of the main idea of electrochemical scheme. How does it work? So traditionally we have two possible ways to use electrochemical methods. The first one is to use the electrolyte as for example as in a liquid, and you put the workpiece into this liquid, and after that you are going to organize the electrochemical process. And the second one, to put into the forming area the electrolyte directly through the instrument, like this, like shown here in this video. So both of these methods using to produce a lot of type of parts. So we've got, of course, advantages and disadvantages, and your personal work connected with our lesson, and this is to find the advantages and disadvantages of the processes. So now I want to ask you to find personally by yourself the additional information about ultrasonic vibration applications in the different ways, because and now today it was shown only the several types of applications of ultrasonic vibration, and I want to ask you find the same information about the electrochemical processing, because in this case we've got more application that I've shown you today, and next lesson I will at the next lesson I will prepare to you the personally task for your homework connected with all these methods that we have to describe, to have to learn during our discipline. So this is all information that I've planned to give you today. As I promised, it's a short lesson, so please personally discover the link, download the new information, this file and this file, and discover personally by yourself. Please pay attention to all of these videos, and as I asked you today, please find all possible applications of these methods, electrochemical and ultrasonic. So we got the half of our material today, so we've got 4 steps left to finish, and I want to say thank you for your attention, and please feel free to ask me any questions using the Skype. This is my nickname, using the email so even using any messengers that you want to use over the phone, I will put this information to the channel, and please feel free to contact with me and ask any questions. So today we will finish, and before we're finished, I want to ask you the question: how you spend your time in online lessons with other teachers? It's okay or not? All your teachers connect with you online, or some teachers skipped lessons? It's everything okay, I hope, or not? So please tell me, give me some information over the chat. And I asked you before about this, that we've got some troubles with the internet connection in 10 April, and I'm not sure that you got lessons in this at this day. So please let me know that you successfully finished all the lessons at the 10 April. It's everything okay? You work with your teachers at this day via Skype, as I can see in the chat. Oh, okay. You all together is happy now for contact over the Skype, over the other things. Please feel free, tell me if you want to use the Skype next time when we will organize our lesson. I can do it, because as I know, in the Skype we've got a possibility to record the video too, and if the YouTube video stream is okay, we can traditionally use it. So please give me feedback about your wish to use the Skype. If you want, we can use the Skype, no problem. So I wait for your feedbacks, but you can write me later, not now in the chat. Thank you for coming to this video stream. See you next week. I think it will the Friday 24th April. So of course I will contact with you later over the Skype, and we tell you the time and send you the link to the next stream. So thank you for coming, and we will finish our stream. So have a nice day, weekend. Bye.